don't try to dig up the past and the past few rounds. Magaling naman siya. No, if you don't do well on that day, on Grand Finals day, that's a big factor for me personally, and I will not again dig to the past because you were given this is the day. It's just like tennis. No matter how good you were in the past, if you don't do well in the finals, that's it.
How about Sanyoy?
Oh, yes. Well, more often than not, if not always, no, yung favorite namin will always be sobrang galing. So, kasi syempre, yun yung dahilan bakit sila yung naging favorite mo, no? But, yun nga, there will always be, and this is true, not just to them, to the greatest performers of the Philippines or the whole world, there will always be an off day. There will always be an off performance. And unfortunately, as much as we would like to, ano, to plead our cases, kasi syempre, nabanggit ko kanina, we always have parang these discussions na, pero ang galing niya kasi last time eh. The rule is always and should be always yung current performance. Kasi that's the fairest, yun yung pinaka-fair na pwede kaming, or else, this would be like a reality show where kailangan naming halukatin. We need to dig up what happened in the past two performances. Dito, galing-galing na eh. Ngayon, hindi siya magaling. Pero, and, at the end of the day, we just have to be fair. That's the responsibility of being, you have to, detach yourself from the emotion, no? And, like you said, we do have our favorites. Unfortunately, none of that matters. We can take it as much as siguro trying to discuss with our fellow jurados na parang have you considered this side of na ang galing niya sa ganito, but that yun na yun eh, that's as much effort na pwede mong gawin kasi yun nga, at the end of the day you just have your responsibility is to be fair to everyone because that yun yung rules, yun yung dahilan, you are that's the reason why you're there to judge, and we should not forget that. I'm not saying we were successful all the time. Merong mga panahon talaga na uuwi ka and then you realize, oh my God, I think I let my emotions get to the better of me in dealing with that particular but we try our best, and definitely for something as big as this, the season 5 finals, ang huling tapatan, we definitely should remember that. So yeah, we're definitely working on it.
And Jana, mind you, kunyari, when we have our favorites and they don't do well, it hurts. Sakit para sa amin. Parang, why? Kung kailan pa ngayon,
Totoo!
True! Masakit. And then, but again, we're fair. That's why we do what we do.
Yeah. And if I may add, sometimes that's when the jurados get in trouble. Kasi nga, this particular person, this particular singer has a great track record. Na talagang from the start of ganyan. And then meron siyang performance na hindi maganda. And then you have to fairly give her or him a low score because of that. And then people say, ang galing-galing kaya nito singer nito. But what they don't understand, we have to judge based on the current performance. And we just have to stick to it, unfortunately. So yeah.
All right, but in my books, you're still doing a great job, sirs. Well, my next question is for the finalists. What particular song that you have in your current bank do you think is super technically hard, but are afraid to perform, but you would want to do in the competition? Siguro, simulan natin with Adrian.
For me po, yung kinanta ko po yung quarterfinals, yung yung A Song For You. Kasi doon po talaga ako nahirapan. Bali, ginagawan ko po siya ng madami po akong ginagawang balo na hindi po tumutugma sa song.
Mhm.
Yun.
Alright. How about Asia?
Yes, yung pinaka-hardest song na ginawa for me during this competition was when I sang Consequences, because hinahanap ko pa po kasi yung yung level of getting pressured and getting nervous and getting comfortable during the competition kasi iba po siya with theater. So, yung Consequences po kasi iba po yung dynamics niya when it comes to doing the falsettos and the high notes and then the low notes. So, yun po yung technically hard for me.
Alright. How about you, Anthony?
For me po, siguro yung kinata ko na lang din ng quarterfinals, yung stand-up. Kasi after ng weekly, na-realize ko parang I wanted to do a different performance pagdating ng quarter. So, naganap talaga ako ng song na parang interesting or something different for me. And siguro masasabi ko parang risk siya because yung song din is not so common and originally performed by a girl po. So, yun. So, siguro yun po yung masasabi ko na parang hardest.
Okay, how about you, Jim?
Yung muli po, yung version ng Showtime po, medyo nahihirapan ako noon kasi sobrang malat po noon kasi tapos nanibago ako sa areglo, yun po.
With that, yung arrangements ba, ikaw ang nasusunod or yung band na kasama mo sa Showtime?
Magdidepende po kasi yun, kung may gusto kong gawin nga areg, oo, depende pa rin po.
Okay. How about you, Song?
Ako po yung song po na I think very challenging po for me is yung kinanta ko din po ng quarters, yung pong song na Only Hope. Kasi bago po yung arrangement, yung areglo po ng song. Pero dahil po sa grace ni Lord na naituwid ko naman po siya ng maayos. Ayun po.
Alright. And how about you, Raven?
Para po sa akin, ilan ko rin sa quarterfinals dahil mahal na mahal kita. Kasi po, halos lahat po alam po yung kanta ngayon and female po yung original na singer po. Kaya yun po.
Okay, last but not least, of course, Lorraine.
Hello po, Sir John. So,
Hi.
para sa akin po, ang pinaka-challenge po ko na song is yung kakantahin ko po for Grand Finals. Yung Spain po, by All Europe po. And though mahirap siya, parang very excited po ako na i-perform siya kasi every time na makakapasok po ako sa susunod na araw, ganyan, sa next level, dahil ko pong challenge yung sarili ko na kaya ko ba to? Kaya ko ba tong gawin? So, feeling ko sa kakantahin ko po for the Grand Finals, though mahirap siya, parang gusto ko rin po na makita nyo na may enjoy ko makakanta po. And gusto ko rin na ma-enjoy din po ng audience.
Lorraine, pasundot lang ng question.
Yes po.
Would you rather gamble like a super hard song on a Grand Finals?
I think magagamble po ako ng hard song sa Grand Finals kapag alam ko na mamamaster ko po siya fully. Kasi why take the risk kung hindi ko rin pala kaya? Mas magandang i-take ko yung risk kapag alam ko na mabibigay ko yung gusto kong performance sa araw ko na yun.
Alright. With that, congratulations guys. And yung mapabilang pa lang. Mapabilang pa lang ng maging finalist dito is really, really good. What was that again, Justin?
Ayan, miss natin si Froilan.
Okay. Froilan, can you tell me like the super hard song that you performed on the show or will be performing on the show?
Ako din po, same sa mga nasama ko. Yung kinanta ko sa quarterfinals, yung song from South Border na Wherever You Are, which is magbasa ko sa genre ko na which is rock po. And kasi nag-rock band talaga ako for many years. And ang hirap kumanta at mag-perform sa stage while doing the competition na yung song na yun is for my mom. Alam mo yung kinakanta mo siya na yung sobrang yung kahit sobrang gusto mo nang maiyak dahil sa message ng kata sa sobrang miss ko sa mom mo, pero kailangan mong itawid to para umabot ka sa Grand Finals. Alam mo yan. Pero ang sarap sa pakiramdam ko.
And congratulations nga pala sa performance nyo kanina. Super
thank you
nice ng beer. Ako, people have been raving about it on social media. Congratulations sa inyo rin. Thank you.
Thank you po.
Ayan, thank you. John Michael Bueno of pumagtao.com. Bago ko pa basahin yung susunod na question, no? I'm just curious. Kasama natin ngayon, nabanggit kanina, our business unit head, Sir Riley Santiago, and our executive producer, Ms. Rose Casala. Yung question ko is about the format. Itong 8 ba to, matitrim pa to into to 4, just like in the previous seasons? Siguro, the Jurados can also answer. Ay, Sir Riley.
Yes. Magandang hapon sa mga natin. Jurados and the finalists and our press friends. So, going back sa tanong mo, Justin, is kung matitrim pa tong 8 na to, yun ang dapat panoorin nila. No? It's going to happen on this Saturday at 12 noon. So, doon makikita namin, i-share namin yung format. It's going to be bakbakan. So, the 8 Grand Finalists will battle it out for the next TNT Grand Champion. So, malamang may training yun dahil may mananalo tayo. So, antabayanan nila lang lahat.
Thank you, Sir Riley. Naku, matindi palang pressure yung pinakaharap nitong finalists natin, no? Dahil sa mga susunod na araw, marami pang challenges yung kanilang haharapin. Anyway, the next question, I read it, no? Hindi lang makapag-on-cam, si Marco Polo Demo of Kwento ni Toto. The question is for the Jurados. Ayan, having seen these 8 finalists perform, may nakikita na po ba kayo sa kanila na grand winner material? Na parang Janine and JM. Umpisa natin kay Sir Nyoy.
Yes, palagi ako yung una. Definitely, meron na kaming, kagaya na sabi kanina, di ba? May mga favorites naman talaga kami. So, we have a couple in mind na, kasi syempre, being there the whole season, makakapili ka ng type ko talaga itong singer na to. And then, magpe-perform siya na magaling ulit. And then you say, oo nga, siya talaga. But, honestly, I don't know, I can't really speak for everyone else here. No? But, ako kasi, nakikita ko na yung buhay nila hindi lang as a champion of Tawag ng Tanghalan. Nakikita ko na sila soaring, being popular artists, being, one of the performers. Kagaya ni JM at saka ni Janine, na ngayon nakasama sila sa ASAP, they perform with their idols, they perform with yung mga tinitingala natin sa music industry. Andun na yung expectation ko sa kanila, andun na yung nakikita ko na yun nga, it goes beyond being champions of Tawag ng Tanghalan, which is, such a great honor and such a great accomplishment, no? Pero ang layo na nakikita ko para sa kanila. So, that's why we're really excited. Kasi, alam namin malayo mararating itong mga to. So, yeah.
Thank you, Sir Noy. Sir Jeff?
Yes, well, syempre, in all honesty, you always have your own favorites. But then sometimes, you will never know. You will never know talaga until that very, very day na i-announce na yung pangalan ng mananalo. Kasi it has happened so many times in the past na, we were looking at this certain, like personally, I was looking at this certain contestant na eto na yung mananalo. Tapos bigla na lang, bakit iba? Umiiba. So you will never know. Although totoo yan, we have our own favorites and yung sinabi ninyo that you already imagine a future for them. Totoo yan na parang like looking at the 8 right now. Well, for me, I think these 8 grand finalists have a bright future ahead of them kasi every finalist na nakikita ko ngayon are very good in their own right, and it's just a matter of how they will use the opportunities that will be given to them. May it be kung magiging champion sila o hindi, pero they have a bright future ahead of them, and it's just a matter of time lang talaga and timing dito. I'm just wishing everyone the best of luck.
Tanungin ko na rin si Miss Karylle bilang she judged for few good seasons. Ayan.
Oo, actually, recently nakikita ko yung growth nila. Kasi we took a little bit of a break. So they've been doing some numbers on Showtime. And makikita mo, ang bilis nila mag-advance. Parang bakit, di ba, ikaw ba yan? Ay, ba't gumaling lalo? Yung ganun. So, Saturday's gonna be very, very exciting. I can feel it. Kasi, alam ko they've been putting so much work into it. And they've had their time to kind of research and I don't know, just get ready. So it looks like it. Good luck.
Yan, as Sir Louie.
Sabihin ko na, dalawa yung favorite ko rito. Si JM at saka si Janine. Kaso
Tito Louie!
Well, having said that, yes, siyempre may favorite. Kami lahat, we all have our favorite. I do. But the only thing permanent in life is change. So whoever deserves to win, will win. So I wish them all the best.
Ayan, thank you sa ating Jurados. And for the next question, this was sent by Vanessa Balbueno of the Freeman. This is for Janine. Ayan. Congratulations on your side character single. What's the reaction of your... Yes. Anong naging reaction ng ng Showtime mentors mo, Tawag ng Tanghalan mentors mo, and other industry colleagues about the same game?
About
anong naging reaction
about the single?
Yes, oo.
Apo. Yun. When actually, yung music ko po talaga, I've always wanted to share it ever since kasi I've been writing ever since I was young, mga 10, 11, ganon. So I've always wanted to share all the songs that I've written, ganon. And for the longest time, pinaplano po namin nila Sir John and everyone was very, very encouraging po. But ngayon lang po siya naging parang na-come to life. So, of course, everyone was shocked kasi they've always known me as the rocker chick na ngayon, new gen Birit Diva. So, I released this song na sobrang bedroom and very English kasi kilala din po akong OPM lover, ganon. So, I mean, by OPM, I mean Tagalog song na singer, ganon. So, dun po ako kilala talaga. And this is just a part of me that I've always wanted to share. Kaya sobrang overwhelmed po ako na tinanggap ng family ko sa Showtime, tinanggap ng family ko dito sa showbiz, and sa Star Music. They've always been so supportive. And right now, yung masasabi ko lang po talaga is I'm very, very excited to share more of me and my music. Kaya sana pakinggan po ng ating mga kapamilya and lahat po ng nanonood ngayon. Thank you po.
Thank you, Janine. Congratulations for that. May follow-up question si Vanessa. Isa sa mga inaabangan sa Tawag ng Tanghalan is the paying of homage to the hometowns of the winners and the finalists. Ikaw bilang proud Cebuana, ayan. Her question is, how was your recent Cebu vacation? We saw daw you went to Bantayan Island.
Yes, nako. I went to Bantayan nung June po. Thankfully, nagkaroon po ako ng chance because nagka-event din po ako doon sa Cebu. And I can say sobrang na-enjoy ko po and sobrang grateful po ako na I got to go home despite everything. I got to sing for my kababayans dun sa Cebu. Nagkaroon po ako ng chance despite the pandemic. Kaya ang masasabi ko lang po talaga is sobrang namimiss ko yung Cebu and sobrang dinadala ko po lagi yung pagka-Cebuana ko. Actually, itong single ko po na to, itong kaka-release lang na sinulat ko. Cebuano power din, parang powered by Cebuano energy din po siya. Yung producer niya of Cebuano, co-written by a good friend of mine na Cebuano musician. So I'm very, very proud na I'm from Cebu. And I can't wait to release music then. That's also gonna be in Bisaya. So, ayun pa.
Wow, we look forward to that. We are proud of our Cebuanos. Alright, I read another question. This is from Pampanga, from Ms. Ning Cordero of Punto Central Luzon. Any of our jurados can answer. What makes this season of Tawag ng Tanghalan different from the previous seasons? And what were the challenges that you encountered and how did you pull it through? Sige, sir nyo eh.
Well, different kasi is a little hard to explain. Kasi definitely, every season may nakikita kaming bago, no? But I mean, it's all singing, so syempre pare-pareho sila, no? Pero I would say that this particular season, the singers are amazing. It's up to a level where kaya mo na silang ihilera with the best of the country. You know, and that's saying something. That's, you know, and I'm not saying wala ito before, pero ang dami this season. And that's why nangangamba na kami come Saturday. Kasi ito na yung sinasabi ni Sir Louie na masakit sa ulong problema na masarap naman kasi it involves, you know, such beautiful and talented voices. Pero sa totoo lang, takot na ako ngayon pa lang. Kasi alam ko, bibiyakin namin mga ulo namin come Saturday kasi ibang klaseng laban ito. Knowing these singers na maglalaban-laban, we've witnessed them the whole season. Nakita namin what they're capable of. And, you know, sa Sabado, makikita namin sila kumanta one after another. Oh my God. Yun lang masasabi ko sa inyo. Talagang, it's going to be a spectacle. Hayaan nyo, di balik, kami na yung ako ng problema kasi yun yung dahilan bakit kami nandun. Kayo, enjoy nyo na lang because it's definitely going to be a great showdown.
Thank you, Sir Lloyd. The next question is for Sir Jed. This is from Mel Balonera of Cinema News. Ano yung biggest learning ninyo sa paghurado sa Tawag ng Tanghalan after 5 seasons?
Biggest learning? It's I guess it's also I think what I've learned throughout the seasons that we have been part of TNT is change kasi it always evolves. Like in relation to the previous question kanina, what makes this different from the past seasons is the actual contestants, the lineup of contestants ngayon are very diverse and iba-iba yung style nila. And what's nice din about this season, well, I guess it started in the previous seasons na talagang binrake na ni Janine, binrake ni JM ang stereotype na singing contest na, di ba, everybody will always expect na birit and yung sigawan, pataasan ng boses. But then hindi, it kind of broke the mold, which is very evident now sa ating lineup for the Grand Finals. Yes, they can hit the high notes, but it's more to the high notes ngayon eh. It's more of the personality and how they are on stage. Pinapanood ko tong 8 to and they just deliver something different. Kaya yung sinasabi ninyo that it's going to be a spectacle on Saturday, totoo yan kasi you know, parang you feel the passion of every contestant every time at makikita mo na ibibigay nilang lahat. So yun, I guess that's what we learned for me personally, what I learned from being a jurado. It's a constant change in the entertainment environment scene, kumbaga.
Thank you, Sir Jed. Ako, I read